Speaking of the holidays,
yes,
tomorrow
is Thanksgiving, and we have a number of misfits dropping by.
we
sure.
do. We have Allison.
All right,
coming.
Allison coming for another bite.
Yes.
We'll put the muzzle on Phoebe.
We'll
put the muzzle on her.
Yes, because Phoebe, that was the first person that Phoebe bit was Allison.
Drew blood. I'm going to put the muzzle on Phoebe tomorrow.
And then my friend Dale's coming, and Dale was the one that wrote me the song for my birthday, saying pretty much how miserable I am.
Yeah, you're a horrible person.
And then, of course, my BFF, Brian, he's coming.
Okay, Brian.
Oh, yes, I have some things to say.
Here's what's interesting.
Yes.
I've noticed that you have a particular laugh that you only use when you're laughing about or with Brian.
He's funny. He cracks me up.
But then you go on to share all the jokes, but it's not always in context of this ongoing thread. And I'm like,
okay, well, this will make you laugh. Okay. So we're talking about Thanksgiving. And
by the way, I like Brian.
I love
he's
Brian
cool.
too. He's a great guy.
As far as I can throw him.
So he goes, I'll bring the preliminaries. I go, preliminaries? He goes, appetizers. I said, okay.
Oh.
I go, well, what are you going to bring? He goes, it's shrimp in a white wine sauce with capers and onions and a cream cheese covered in chipotle raspberry sauce topped with slivered almonds.
Holy, is he serious?
I go, are you serious? I said to him, capers and raspberry sauce? That's a terrifying combo. And he goes,
may not be.
He goes, it's two separate recipes.
Oh. They're not together. It's like a Rachel.
That's exactly. I go. That's like Rachel's trifle from Friends.
Trifle.
He goes,
here's
what
the
is
banana and then the beef?
I know. I got a layer of bananas and whipped cream and then ground beef and mashed potatoes and peas. He didn't know. He did not know. He goes, you're mixing up two separate dishes, you moron. Yes, I had to send him that. Clip of Rachel with the trifle. I thought that was pretty funny.
So that's who's coming. Who else is?
That's it. Just the five of us. And I said to Brian, do you have any white flour? I don't have white flour. I go, because we don't have any to make gravy, and I hope you know how to make gravy because we don't.
No, we know how to make it. It just never succeeded.
Well, my girlfriend Teresa sent me a recipe, but it like involves 5 different mushrooms, and I'm like, I don't have time for that.
Teresa makes different kind of stuff.
She's a good cook, and I just don't have time for that.
But I want the.
This is standard fare.
Yeah.
You're lucky I'm not opening up a jar for gravy.
You know, it would be better than all the gravy you and I.
We cannot get together with this.
We're not gravy makers, man.
Yeah, we can't get together. I did get my organic turkey though. I got that, nice. And we're just gonna have standard fare: turkey, stuffing, cranberry sauce.
I love it.
Carrots.
I love it. I'm so excited.
Rolls,
about it. I love it.
mashed potatoes.
And of course, I'll be working for most of the day.
Yeah, but you're starting early.
So. Yeah, starting an hour earlier, so I'll be done around 3, 4, something like that.
Yeah. Oh, but I did send. I found this picture of this Jell-O mold that had boiled eggs and shrimp in the clear gelatin.
It was disgusting.
And
this is what I mean, people. See, now you're gonna just laugh along with her because you won't see the picture. You don't understand what happened.
I'll give it to you for show notes.
It's when this is the ongoing humor thread of Tina and Brian.
Oh, but so he really thought. I'm making this for Thanksgiving.
He thought you were making that.
Oh, okay.
I knew that. I knew that if you sent that as a joke, he would be too polite, and he was like, "Well, what if she really is making that? I don't want to slam it if she's really making that."
He goes, I was just trying to gear myself up to stomach it when you were going to serve it.
I told you, it's exactly what happened. Like, oh man, I was to eat that crap at the Currys. No,
so funny, funny. One thing he did say, though, he said we should call the Cork Soakers Vineyard Nation. And I like that.
I like
Cork
Vineyard
Soakers
Nation.
Unite, Vineyard Nation.
I'm going to write it down, Vineyard
Nation.
Let's thank a couple of people who are very dedicated boosters. And, of course, Sir Brian with an I right at the top.
Of course.
Right
if he didn't, I'd be angry. I'd be texting him.
Right at the top. Sir Brian with an I, 100,000 Satoshis. And he says, on today's episode of Law & Order, we have the case of who left the lid up.
Oh. I have to tell a story about that.
All right, hold on. Let me get through the note here. The defense would like to refer the jury to the forensic evidence proving that defendant B never once entered the bathroom. Sorry, Julie. May God have mercy on your soul. Sincerely, executive producer Dick Wolf.
So Julie.
Good one, Brian.
So we talked about that last show where Adam was like, somebody left the lid up, and I think it was
totally Julie.
And you put it in the show notes, and apparently she looks at the show notes before she listens to the show, and she goes, I'm so nervous. I see that in the show notes. Did I go to the bathroom and not flush the toilet? She was so worried.
I love the trauma that I create.
Right.
I'm so proud of myself.
Friends.
I have an 800 credit score and I can traumatize women with a single idea.
Anyway, thank you, Brian.
Oh, it's very funny.
Glad you redeemed yourself.